It says 50 degrees outside. Oh, I should feel so cold. Huh. So yeah, it's the 17th of January. We're already halfway through the month. I think I said that yesterday. Deja vu, something like that. So good morning, everybody. Let me see who's out here. Mike B, good morning. Bayou Donna, good morning. Oh, you're one of our lurkers. Well, you're a famous lurker now. Bayou Donna is the famous lurker. AZ Coins, good morning. How you doing? And all you other lurkers, how you doing? It's currently 52 degrees, mostly cloudy. It's supposed to get up to 73. Yeah, we'll see. We got that strange fog in the air, so yeah. Hey, Jersey Joe, good morning. Good to see you. Oh, AC Coins is cooking. Ooh. Yeah, DoorDash me some of that breakfast. Haven't eaten. My back is killing me after taking somebody to work this morning. Yeah, I came back home and laid down. So I didn't put my notification out early. Definitely only put it out like 30 minutes ago, possibly. So good morning, y'all. How you doing? Let's see. Everything is going back and forth in all the weather. But one big thing they're trying to talk about here, the national news is saying, yeah, it's supposed to snow in Houston and San Antonio, possibly Austin. And it's going to be colder there than it's going to be here, which makes no sense because everything north of where I'm at in West Central Texas is going to be sub-zero. And we're supposed to be like close to freezing or 40s, and then below us is going to be sub-zero also. There ain't no high in between, no bubble high or anything. So I think the weather forecasters forgot to update their models because yeah. So I'm just going to get to the news. This occurred, I believe, yesterday, last night, one of the two. California power plant spurs evacuations. Yeah, Moss Landing power plant. Yeah, that has nothing to do with the wildfires that have been going on in California. This one just happened to catch. And then I also heard that there's Tesla battery manufacturing plant caught fire too. They evacuated people from there too. So yeah, I don't know. Saw some recalls, but I can't remember. They're still planning to close 1,200 Walgreens stores. Yeah, you go to Econstrom English to see the list of which Walgreens are going to be shutting down. So, and they're hurting for news because they're reporting a lot of other stuff. But here's one from the Associated Press. Actor Joan Plowright dies at age 95. She's a Tony Award-winning British actress. If you saw her picture, you'd be like, oh, I remember her. I just don't remember what she was in. Yeah. Yeah, she passed away at, they put it that she was at an old folks home for actors when she passed away. So, okay. So now we know all the British actors go to old folks home that only actors could be in when they get old. Okay, Newsweek's reporting there's a salsa recall. Update FDA sets risk level over allergen bitters. Yeah, I'm going to let you know now. Some of these salsas, they may have jalapenos in them. Yeah, no need to recall them. Yeah. Let's see. Salsa has been recalled due to mislabeling that could put consumers to risk of an allergic reaction, given the second highest risk classification by the USDA. Only 300 cases of salsa El Gallo jalapeno queso are being recalled because the plastic bottles do not contain the warning contains milk. Well, how else do you make cheese? So I don't know. Sometimes they just need to, use a little bit of common sense. You know. But yeah, I haven't done. Hold on, Mike. I haven't sent it out yet. Like I said, my back is killing me, and I was lucky enough to get out of the couch area where I was laying down. So trying to log into Yahoo, it's going to let me. Come on. But yeah. So how's y'all's weather today? Any snow? Any ice? And just update the chat so y'all can talk about that while I figure out what the hell I'm doing on Yahoo. Man, this weekend I already told my son after I picked him up this evening that yeah, good luck. If he sees me this weekend, he better need to go to the hospital because I ain't gonna give him no rides. I ain't gonna take their shit. And be laying down on a heating pad and hopefully get my back feeling better. But, man, my back hasn't hurt like this in I don't know how long. But it's due. All right, Mike V, check your email, please. All right, there you go. Mike V says it's cold, cold, cold. Excuse me, Jersey Joe say 3 layer stove, 30 degrees. Holy, yeah. Yeah, we didn't break the 40s last night, which I was really surprised when I woke up at, I don't even remember what time I woke up at, but hard going back to sleep. And I probably just got it. I'm going to go get my sights. It was 4 o'clock, 4:30 this morning. It was like 42 degrees. Definitely felt nice. It was definitely warmer than yesterday, but today we're under a high wind uh, weather, so I do not believe the counties around here have issued a burn ban, but just be careful if you're lighting stuff today. No, Super Dave, good morning. A traction machine, huh? No, I need one to get one of those inverter beds. So I get in there and I'll stretch your body when you forget to avert yourself upside down. I think that'll work. I finally moved all the stuff so I can get back to my lazy boy. It's got a massager and a heating element. And yeah, that's probably what I'm going to be sleeping on all weekend. Good luck if you even hear from me this weekend, because once I get on that sucker, whoo. Good morning, Moonlight Gypsy. Hope you're doing good where you're at. If you haven't checked out Moonlight Gypsy, you need to check her out. She posts a couple of new videos. Last one I remember watching was the one about an RV. Yeah, I think it was a miniature RV, an old style type one, but yeah. Hey, Mr. and Mrs. West Texas, good morning. How you doing? You feeling cold yet? I'm not, but I'm not trying to get outside either. All right, let's see. Yep, here he is. And good morning, Mike.
Good morning, Tress. Good morning, chat. How y'all doing today? Hope you're all staying warm because it's going to be getting colder pretty soon.
Really? Pretty soon? So what was this cold, cold, cold? Are you delirious because you're fasting again?
We're having a heat wave today. It's 17 degrees out and it's freezing and it's going to get colder this weekend.
Oh yeah, you got that one rogue system going through the Northeast there. So yep, it is nice. 52 degrees here, but we got all that foggy, smoky stuff, and I'm waiting for it to burn up.
Is it that stuff they've been talking about or is it just regular stuff?
No, it's just regular stuff. It's the
Um,
temperature change. None of that weird stuff. The pirates know not to come to Texas. So, in the movie The Fog, you had all the pirates coming trying to get the treasure. Yeah. Biden stole all the treasure. So if they need anything, then they go to the Northeast to find Biden.
yeah, when we do the dinner later, I got something to say because I made a big boo boo last night.
You made a big poo poo. What?
A boo boo, a mistake, a big boo boo.
Oh, what'd you do?
Yeah, I'll save that for when we do the dinner. It's
Oh, the dinner. Oh, okay. So expect something s'moresborg type for dinner, I guess. I don't know.
ugh.
Oh, I'm trying to find a comfortable spot. I can't lean all the way forward because my back, I can't lean all the way straight back. I may just have to lay down on the ground. You have to hear me from a distance.
I totally get that because when my back goes out, it's difficult to get in the comfortable spot where you can just it doesn't hurt as much.
Yeah, I gotta do this. Sorry, I'm looking up something. Hey, guess what?
What?
Come Monday, the 20th, when they're doing the inauguration of Mr. Donald Trump as the president, guess what's going on? A certain
What?
first lady, an ex first lady, is not going to be there. Ah, we don't want her there anyway. You'll never guess which first lady's not going to be there.
Big Mike?
Yep, nobody wanted Big Mike there. She's trying to make it like her office is saying she's not going. She doesn't agree. Blah 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 blah. Oh yeah, shut up. We don't agree with you either, Big Mike. Admit,
I've seen
admit,
I've
admit you're a man. That's all I gotta say.
Did you see the photos of that person from back when they were yeah, when they were not a girl?
No,
Yeah, I got a few of them that I saved. You can't find them anymore. I might email some to you and shift, but oh, it's just creepy. It looks just like him without the
I don't know. Yeah, according to everybody else, yeah, supposedly all the other ex-presidents and first ladies and all that are supposed to attend, but yeah, I'm not gonna hold my breath. And if you haven't seen it, I went ahead and put Moonlight Gypsy's link down there. If you're not subbed, go check her out. She's got pretty good content, pretty horses, beautiful doggy, and she's got good content.
Hello, Mr. and Mrs. West Texas Scratcher. Moonlight Gypsy, I just subbed to your channel.
Yeah, well, it's all the people that are just pissed off because they're not staying in office. They're getting removed, so they don't like it. Protest all you want. Hollywood's burning. Yeah, you didn't follow your leader, so everything's burning in your so-called vacation state. You're gonna sell your RV? Oh no! You gonna be in a tent? Are we gonna see videos of you in a pickup with a small camper in the back, traveling across the country?
I can only imagine how much those things run for now, because I remember back in the 90s, those things were like hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Hey, if you give me about a month, I'll get this awesome cardboard box the size of a refrigerator or bigger, and I can paint it up, make it look like a big old camper, and yeah, I'll sell it to you. Yeah, everybody keeps talking about this is going to happen. They're saying this is going to happen, and yeah, yeah. If they want chaos, let something happen because there's a lot of people that are probably not going to be around after 30 days if something does happen.
All I say is, if it happens, it happens. And so all we can do is just be ready and be prepared.
Yeah. Moonlight is saying, guess how much the camper tops are for the back of the pickup truck? No idea. I'm afraid to even ask because, I know the price for used vehicles have gone down, but are they like $50,000 too for a used camper?
I'd say for the top, I'd guess maybe 20 grand, but I'm probably off.
Me personally, if I had a pickup to do it, I'd be like, well, it depends on how much I'm paying for wood at Home Depot or Lowe's, and the nails and the screws, and then I'll let you know. Because, yeah. Ugh, sorry, I'm stretching my back and it feels good, but it hurts. Ow, ow.
Oh, you mean lumber, not wood that you burn.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Moonlight Gypsy's pointing up 5 times, so it's more than 20 grand.
Oh, wow. Yeah, because sometimes after stores, if you drive out stores, I can't talk today. Sometimes after storms, you drive around, and if you see a tree in somebody's yard, if you go up to them and ask them, say, hey, if I'll take care of that if you let me keep it, no charge, and then that's extra wood for me, and it takes care of their problem.
Yeah. You got a shelter half. So I don't know. If I ever had a truck and had a shelter half, that's where the dogs would go when I'm traveling. Let them be back there. Oh, excuse me. Man, getting up this early, I really hope I can freaking sleep this weekend. Pretty sure once I got that massager / heat thing on my freaking thing going again, I probably won't hear the phone because I'm going to turn it off. I'm just going to hibernate.
Lady D, if you're listening, I watched your video and I hope you're resting and staying warm and yeah, I hope you all get better.
Holy Toledo. Does that camper shell have a toilet with the, what do you call that, little spray thing that shoots up your butt and
A,
a seat
a,
warmer and,
a
somebody holding,
bidet.
yeah, a bidet or whatever you call it.
Yeah, bidet.
Yeah. For that much, they better have spinners on the side of the toilet.
Or you could always use the three seashells from Demolition Man.
No. Yeah, I remember them in the 70s. Now lately, I've been seeing. Oh, remember the movie with Mad Max in it? They had the freaking. What do you call it? The hubcaps. They had the spikes coming out. They had like spears and spikes on them.
Yeah, I think that was it wasn't the Road Warrior, it was Mad Max, and then yeah, it was the Mad Max one.
Yeah, and yeah, that's starting to take fruition here, and I think it's really, really retarded. I've seen it on UPS truck, FedEx, and even saw it on one guy with a caddy. And I'm like, I don't need that shit. You bring that stuff to try to damage my car, you're gonna feel the dragon's breath. Super Dave's like Thunderdome.
Thunderdome was the one with the with Tina Turner and Blaster Master and that little short guy, and they had that battle. The Mad Max was the first one, and then the Road Warrior was the one with the you'll remember that guy that had the hockey mask. His name was Humongous. He went up to that the little area where they had the fuel, and he says, "Just walk away, just walk away."
Yeah. Hey, Rainwater. Good morning. How you doing? Excuse me while I mute. Second blow my nose. All right, I'm back. The retro camper was on sale for $28,000 on this. If you can tell it. I don't know. I need a king size bed if I have a retro camper. Sorry.
And see, that's the problem with me being so tall. I need a king size bed too, because even when I do get comfortable, my feet still sometimes hang off the edge of them on the bottom of it.
Hey, Stream A, how you doing? Good morning. Good to see you. So,
So Chuck, you all set? You all ready for the big freeze tomorrow? You got all your last minute stuff done, and
yeah, I need to get 4 more big jugs of water. I'll probably do this afternoon once it hits 60. And so I'm probably going to take me another nap. The dog's just going to have to wait until I wake up from my secondary nap, and then I'll go over there. But
yeah, 'cause that starts tomorrow. The deep freeze, and you said it's going to last until next Saturday, and then it's going to get colder or something.
yeah, it's supposed to be cold the rest of the winter. Yeah,
Oh,
and of course they talk about here January. They don't remember. Typically in Texas, the coldest month for Texas is February. But they're acting like, oh no, it's just going to be January. It's going to start warming up in February. They don't know. Hell, they can't even figure out the map now. They keep looking at the European model and then confusing it with the U.S. model. I'm like, stop that. Just look at the numbers, because they don't know how to read the numbers. And they go get a 4-year degree. I don't understand that. I'm gonna start watching Telemundo's Weather Girls. The ones with the little mini skirts, and they're always having problems with their dresses while they're on TV. They could probably tell you more about. They could do the Bundy bounce and do better weather rendition than the Weather Channel, AccuWeather, and all these others. So
it's called Telemundo Girls.
Yeah, the Weather Girls with Telemundo.
Yeah. See, what I have is, I don't know if you guys have this too. It's great for the weather. I have something called a weather rock. I have it tied to a string, and it's just hanging there. And if it's wet, it's rainy. If it's white, it's snowing. If it's gone, it's a hurricane.
Come on, Moonlight Gypsy. She's covering her eyes like, yeah. Well, if you were a weather girl, I'd be watching you, even in Florida. But, hey, you don't want to work. You don't want to be on TV. Just think about it. You can go do the weather live streaming, and your daughter can serve you a couple of those funky drinks, so you get a little lightheaded before you do the weather. That'd be awesome. Yeah, northern Florida might get some flurries. Anywhere where beach harmon is down south's not going to get it. You might get some rain before the cold comes in. That's going to push through the southeast, but I don't know.
Well, I'm gonna see if I can summon Be Charming and Lady Dagger status like Beetlejuice. Be Charming, Be Charming, Be Charming, Lady D, Lady D, Lady D. We'll see if they show up.
Yeah, I think Be Charming is busy taking care of the bees, and Lady D is probably just resting. She's sleeping in because she doesn't feel well. But
Yeah,
hey,
I don't blame her. Yeah, I know what it's like not to feel good.
yeah, and I did get a message for 10 TV last night. Well, it was a meme picture, but I didn't respond back. I was already laying in bed. And she sent it to me, and I was too tired. I closed my eyes after seeing. She sent me a message. Went to sleep. But yeah, it's going to be very interesting this next week. And I really, really hope people paid attention to the stream yesterday and today. Is like, yeah, be prepared. Don't think you can handle it. Like all those people always say, oh, it's just going to be a category 2 hurricane. I've been through worse. Yeah, that's why they're not around anymore. And yeah, you can't beat Mother Nature. When she's in a bad mood, she's in a bad mood. And maybe that's why my back is hurting so much. My wartime injuries are freaking, I mean, my knees and hands and all that aren't even freaking acting up with this weather when it just went straight to my back. So it's like, ooh, maybe that's what it is. Mother Nature's going to be throwing something out there like a banshee. Because I remember the 21 deep freeze here in Texas. Yeah, my back was hurting, but all I did is bundle up in my mink blankets and slept. Got up to eat, bathroom, and went back to sleep. Those were the best 4 days of my life. I did a lot of sleeping. I was re-energized and got a lot done after the freeze left. So
That's what you got to do. You got to stay warm. And unfortunately, some of these people, with the hurricane people, if they say it's going to be really bad, and they tell you to evacuate, evacuate.
yeah. So I look, Moonlight Gypsy. You been at your niece's because the RV's too. What do you mean your RV's too cold? You're in Florida. What? It's been getting down to what, 60s? It can't be that cold. Come on now. Yeah, Super Dave, I don't think it's really going to mess up the citrus, but they'll say it did just so they can raise prices because, everybody's got a price gouge. So I'm still waiting for Hollywood. It's like, I'm sorry, but your movies are now going to cost $83 at the movie theater because everything got destroyed in Hollywood, and
Speaking of citrus, I don't know if you all can find these, but Walmart has them, and I think other store has them. Has them. I can't talk again today. It's these, um, those powdered, flavored things you can put in water to like fruit punch, and you got the lemon, you got the lime, and you got the other ones like pomegranate and stuff.
uh-huh.
They have this lemon lime one. It's great value, or the store brand. If you try that, that tastes just like a Sprite. It has zero sugar in it, and it is refreshing. I think
Mhm.
you get like 12 of them in a box for like $1.50.
Oh, here's one I didn't mention yesterday. It's coming from Food Republic. Yeah, check your pantry. Quaker Oats has pancake and waffle mix. It used to be Aunt Jemima, now they call it something else. I don't remember the name of it. I'm trying to see if it's in the storyline. Pearl Milling Company. I guess they're doing a mass recall on that stuff too. Box label does not declare it can contain milk. Everybody's all panicking because of the milk. Oh, the bird flu. It's in the milk.
No, it's like
It's been getting down to 28 to 34 in that negative. Wow, I didn't think it got that cold down there. Yeah, I understand why you're out of the RV in the spare room. Well, good
I
thing
mean,
that
it's like
cold's hopefully not going to reach you.
it's like over in that other part of the states where that guy ended up passing away, or not passing away. Yeah, he did pass away or something. He had that thing you were just talking about, and then these
Uh,
other two people came down with it, and everybody's panicking. I mean, what were they doing? Were they French kissing the birds or something? I mean, really, come on. It's like it's nothing. This stuff has been around for years, and they're trying to pull another 2020 or something.
yeah, they finally got off their butt and started doing something, realizing, oh, remember the past few years, they'd have flocks of birds just falling out of the sky dead.
Yup.
Okay, well, maybe they didn't keep their distance. They didn't regulate the birds to keep a 8-foot rule distance, and they're coughing all over each other while flying, and they all freaking dive bomb and died. Back then we didn't have the bird flu and everything else going around. So think
It
about it. Hmm.
could also been frequencies too. Who knows?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. They could
Hey,
have.
you were
They could have
talking.
injected the birds or something and try to get them to a certain location, and the birds didn't last this long.
Yep, that's
That's
true too.
conspiracy. We're not talking about conspiracy here, but there's so many possibilities of what actually could be. I think it's just human nature, and I call it human nature because humans got to be on top of the food chain, even though we're not. Go in the wilderness and go up against a freaking mountain lion or a freaking big ass grizzly bear. And tell me who's the top of the food chain. Yeah, and all you got is a knife. Yeah, good luck on that one.
You were
Nine out
talking
of
about
10, 9 out of 10 people that face either a freaking mountain lion or a grizzly bear will end up becoming lunch. Let's just put it that way.
the cheese at the beginning that had plastic in it.
I don't know. I don't think so.
No, because I had this piece of cheese a little while ago. It didn't taste right, and I threw it away. It didn't taste right to me.
Mm. No, it's probably because it wasn't cheese. It was probably only engineered in the lab to look like cheese, but it wasn't cheese. Super Dave saying supposedly Aunt Jemima logo is going to come back. I don't think so. It's probably just going to be a picture of Big Mike.
Oh God, can you imagine them doing that? And no.
Yeah. So I saw a thing yesterday, and I didn't want to mention it, but I'm going to mention it. But I'm not going to mention the stars. But a lot of people like the Grandes and all the other ones are doing a big old freaking concert benefit for all the victims in California. And I called the big Bravo Sierra on that because they're going to collect all that money and just give it to all the people that are rich, their buddies in Hollywood and shit that lost their stuff, and that's it. They ain't gonna give the people in LA that freaking lost their freaking $20,000 home because they live in the ghetto. Yeah, they ain't gonna get shit from these people. You
Nope.
know,
All it is about selling. All it is about selling tickets, making money, and giving it to their friends. They don't care about the little folk.
look at Honolulu or Hawaii, whatever island was over there. There's still
Maui.
people. Yeah, there's still people living in tents or out in the open. A lot of
Yeah,
them lost their property. You know.
yeah. And Oprah and The Rock come out and say, "Oh, please give some money." Oh yeah, what? Oh, Rock, with you and your millions, and Oprah, you and your billions. You can't give them a little bit of money to help them out, really?
Hmm.
And they still not talking about what happened to the ones that go to school. All those hundreds that just vanished, and they didn't. They stopped talking about them, and they can't find them.
Yeah. They put them on one of those school spaceships that they painted yellow. And tell them they're taking them to a new school because their school burned down, and yeah, they got traded to you know the aliens of Venus.
The last I heard of it was they said they had these the school buses. A bunch of them left, and then they also had these tunnels from this other channel that was really talking about that stuff. And then for some reason, he ended up vanishing.
Oh. Hey, look, B Charmin's here. Good morning, B Charmin.
Good morning, B. How you doing?
We missed you yesterday, so but yeah, I worked all day yesterday. I was so tired, I passed out after eating. Of course, it didn't help that it was my only meal of the day too. So I think it was a overload of my system.
What did you eat?
I had what did I have? Man, you see, my system's still all jacked up. Oh, had the remaining leftovers of my chicken Alfredo I made. Those really, really, really good. Ooh.
Uh, B said she watched the replay last night.
Yeah, but it's not the same when B's not here when we're live. You know,
Yep.
I think she was sitting down in a recliner eating her popcorn, drinking a 40. Her feet kicked up while her husband was massaging her feet, and she was watching the show. Yeah, I saw a new recipe for Alfredo too. It's I can't remember the lady say. I have to go back to my history thing, but it's like 90% off fiber. It's got broccoli in there with the noodles and the chicken and the homemade Alfredo sauce. And she uses cottage cheese and some kind of skim milk and something else. And I'm like, well, she lost me cottage cheese, but I may. It doesn't look all clumpy when you blend it all up and use it when you're cooking. So I may try it, but it did look good with the broccoli in there. Ooh.
Now, B, I know you don't like Dr. Pepper. I do have a question for you. Do you like Sprite or 7 Up? Do you like those sodas? Oh yeah, you gotta have nice clumps of broccoli when you have the Alfredo. That's what makes it, in my opinion.
Yeah. So Yeah, I don't know. Did I mention what my pharmacist told me?
No.
Okay, well, I take so many medications, it seems like it's crazy. I got two different doctors freaking telling me I need to do this, I need to do that. And I told both of them I don't trust them for shit because as many meds that they give me, I don't know what it's doing my kidneys, liver, and everything else and how they interact. So I have a pharmacist now that's a doctor also, and she checks everything and makes sure it's going to be copacetic and all that in my system. And she was looking at my blood work. It's like everything's looking really good. It's getting a whole lot better because you're doing what you needed to do, but you need it. Your potassium was low. You need to eat more bananas. I'm like, well, I was on a two banana thing till everything went downhill, and the doctor I had said I had to stop eating bananas because it was too much sugar. You should have heard. Oh man, I wish I had my phone. I could have recorded the conversation. But yeah, she basically put that's why they got rid of that doctor. Yeah, you go back to nature, the organic stuff, and they say it's bad for you. That's how you know when you got a doctor that's quackers.
Yeah, just like the eggs back in the 70s, 80s, 90s, they're good for you, they're bad for you, they're good for you, they're bad for you. It's like you're darned if you do, you're darned if you don't.
Yeah.
If they're going to help somebody, it's like, okay, yeah, I moved that out of the way. They said, oh, why'd you move it out of the way? And then I think to myself, if I didn't move it, they'd say, oh, how come you didn't move it? It's a no-win situation sometimes with some people.
Uh, B-Charge says she likes those five, but she really likes her Dew. Well, B-Charmin, you probably heard it before. Mountain Dew is banned in a lot of countries because of the content of the stuff in the drinks. You may want to watch it a little bit. But I know that 40 is just filled with Mountain Dew. I'm really thinking about I'm going to get some Code Red Mountain Dew and stock it up for the zombie apocalypse. I did watch Zombieland when I woke up today, so yeah. The best part was him ear a mountain full of pizza boxes and Code Red Mountain Dew. Yeah, yeah.
Did you see part two of that?
Oh yeah,
I felt
yeah,
bad for that lady in the car that they thought she was turning into a zombie and she was having an allergic reaction.
yeah. I don't know. They kind of skimped on the writing, I think, on that one. They could have written that a whole lot better.
Yeah, it wasn't as good as the first one. Yeah, most sequels aren't.
Yeah, I think the only sequel I've seen that's been better lately is The Quiet Place. The Quiet Place had one and two, and they were pretty decent. They kept, but of course, it was the same director, same you know writers and everything else. When they went to the new one that came out this past year, completely different. I mean, it was all right, but it wasn't like the first one. The first is still tops the charts for me. So yeah, Super Dave, and that's the reason I mentioned Mountain Dew Code Red because they're going to do away with Red Dye number 3, and they're going to go to Red Dye number 7 or something another like that. And yeah, that's the researchers said there's problems with the mice when they tested it. Makes the mice poop. And I was like, oh, that's all we need. Now we need literally diarrhea of mice running around if you got mice in your house. It ain't gonna be
Uh,
pellets, but it's gonna be diarrhea all over the place. So, yeah, I don't think I want any of that red dye. Just do away with the red.
oh, so they're gonna give you that, and you're gonna have the poops. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
No.
And the only thing I'm thinking about, the only thing I'll miss is of the red color is the red hots. The candy red hots. I mean, what are they gonna do? Make them blue? I mean, they have all these scientists, all these freaking chemicals. What they can't come out with something natural that makes them red?
No, it's like the thing with the color purple. Back in the old days when ships were at war and everything. Countries were at war, and if they saw the ship and it had the purple sails on it, all those ships just left it alone because all those people were.
Uh-huh. Oh, I'll be right back. Go ahead and talk to him about it.
Because all those people they had the purple sails on their ships. They were the only ones that knew how to make the color purple, and how to make the color purple. They used slugs, snails, in their shells. Can't talk again. Their shells, and I never knew that. I found that out. Found that fascinating. I looked into it. I'm like, oh wow. I mean, it's not alchemically or anything. It's just a natural color. You just crush the shells and you add a few ingredients to it, and not no chemicals or anything, and you get the color purple. Yeah, Sprite. That's clear. You don't have the dyes in there. What else is there? Yeah, cola. Yeah, I don't think that's any dyes anyway. I think that's just the syrup and stuff, and it's mostly syrup. I want to go back to having the sodas with just the regular cane sugar in it, not that corn syrup that we have. It's awful. All these other places around the world have all the regular soda, and we have all this stuff with the not so good stuff in it. Oh, hey, there's Lady D. You feeling better, Lady D? If you missed it, Lady D, I was just talking about the color purple and how they made it, because we were talking about the Mountain Dew Code Red with the dyes, and they're getting rid of that and they're gonna put dye number 7 in there, and they make the color purple with the slug shells and stuff. This was way back in the 1400s, 1500s, and nobody messed with the people with that because they were the only ones that knew how to make it. And then with the everybody takes mirrors for granted. Here's another lesson for you too. It was way back years and years ago where there was this one island, and the only people there, they only knew how to make the mirrors. No one else in the whole world did except for them. And if any of them tried to escape, they made them no longer with them because they didn't want the secret and the how they made it to get out. I mean, eventually it got out over time, but in the beginning, that was the only. I forget what island it was, and yeah.
Pompeii? Sorry, I wasn't listening.
No, it wasn't Pompeii. It was this other island, and they only knew the only people there that knew how to make the mirrors. And if they tried to escape or leave, they made them no longer with them because they didn't want everybody has mirrors now, but back then, if they did that, they were the only ones that did it because they were making big bucks with that.
Uh-huh. Well, hello, Lady D. Good to see you. Glad you're feeling 80% better. It's better than 50% better.
Watched your video. Hope you're hydrating and drinking plenty of chicken soup.
I don't know. Personally, myself, I think she needs to drink a lot of chicken soup, have that chicken fat content, and no fasting until you're completely better.
You,
Yeah.
did you see her video?
Yep.
Did you see that soup she was making? Oh my God, that looks so delicious.
Yeah, I'll stick with my beef stew. Or my Zupus Descata. That's my go-to when I'm not feeling good. I know you can't have chicken, but the fat for chicken isn't really chicken. It's just the fat.
and it makes you feel so much better. It really, really does help. Because when I'm under the weather and that, I always either make a homemade chicken soup. I already have some frozen, or I'll do Campbell's in a pinch if I have to, and it makes you feel better.
Yeah. Yeah, normally I use Campbell's as a added ingredient to my cooking. I usually don't eat Campbell's by itself anymore. And I won't eat Progresso. There's way too much salt. Oh man. Last time I had Progresso, I opened up the can and I didn't even pour it yet. I just opened it and I could taste the salt just from the aroma. I'm like, oh no, that's way too much salt in there.
And it's like me with the ramen noodles and that. Really rare. I haven't eaten them in years. I got a ton of them in my preps, but there. You can just smell the salt. I'm like, would I like to have some soup with my salt, my bowl of salt, please?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't had Progresso in years. I've had the chunky Campbells and the what is it? What's that other off brand? Uh,
So it was gumbo. Okay. I didn't have the audio on because my son was talking to me. He said the audio off while I was watching. But man,
hey, did anyone check out my EDC yet?
the last one I saw was the one with the knives.
Yeah, that was the one.
Okay. I wasn't too sure if that was it or not. So I'm like, that's what happens. But hey, I got a doctor's appointment that I have them look at my back. I just got to go in and they're going to have me do some x-rays real quick. I already know what it is. I told them, but hey, new doctor. Okay, I'll let him.
When's
Okay,
your
Charmian, I have not had AC. I have not run my central AC all year long. My windows, I do not open. So, yeah. I have to run air purifiers in every room because just to try to get some fresh air in because I haven't done it. As bad as the pollen has been here, no. And I'm talking about all 2024. Every day was freaking high pollen. Like, no.
So is your a doctor's appointment next week when the deep freeze is going on?
Unfortunately, it's going to be the following week, but I will be going later today to go get the x-rays done. So maybe you'll see something and call me ahead of time. Because I told them I ain't scheduling nothing during the deep freeze because then you're just going to call and reschedule it. And I won't get an appointment in. So it's the week after that I get to see him. So you can tell me what's up with my back.
Yeah, I don't blame you if I yeah just stay home and don't go anywhere. That's what I do. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. There's too many times I schedule an appointment, the weather came in, and the next thing you know, I got to wait another 3 months before I can get an appointment. I was like, I ain't doing that shit no more. So, but these doctors are pretty good. I've seen him once before, but he's not like my regular doctor. So, and, I don't know. We'll see. And plus, with everything going on Monday, in case anything bad happens or not, I want to be home.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't be going it. Well, I'm not going anywhere except to get the mail, and that's just down the driveway. I'm not going anywhere again until I think next Sunday. I think I don't have to do nothing. Well, I mean, I still have to do all my stuff around here, but other than that, I don't have. I'm not going to be leaving the house.
Yeah, a lot of people are going to be off, to include a lot of school kids, because it's Martin Luther King Day on Monday, I believe.
Yeah,
But, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, I really think I don't know. I haven't seen nothing else about Elon Musk buying TikTok, so just let it close and go from there. I didn't do no research on it because I've been too busy doing everything else. I got one room left. Seal the windows up from the inside as added prevention for the cold because it's really windy. And then once that room is done, then yeah, I'll unseal it when the temperatures get triple digits in the summer. So you're going to be out. You got a doctor's appointment. Well, good. Just make sure you wear one of those anti. Don't give me any of your freaking germy things. I'm not worried about you. I'm worried about you catching something from all the sick people out there that don't know how to cover their coughs. There's a lot of them out there.
Oh yeah, it's the people that sneeze and cough. I'm thinking to myself, don't these people know how they have any manners, or the people that eat and they talk with their mouth full and they don't know how to use a napkin? I'm like, come on.
Yeah. When I used to go to a restaurant, people would stare at me because I'd pray before eating.
Yeah, I
Like,
get the
oh,
looks
hey,
too when I did that.
huh?
I get the looks too when did that when I used to go to restaurants. I haven't gone to a restaurant. I don't know how long it's been now.
Yeah. Yep. Well, there's Lady D going to the German kids' rooms again. Yep. But I don't know. Let's see. According to what's breaking from the Independent, the Supreme Court backs TikTok ban. App set to shut down Sunday. Sunday, Sunday. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey, 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 TikTok sucks. Yeah. And
So Sunday the 19th.
I've seen all the little shorts that they've done on TikTok and try to put on YouTube, people supporting TikTok.
So
I'm like,
Sunday the 19th, it's TikTok shutting down for good.
yep. That's the ruling from the Supreme Court that just came out. So bye bye. Yeah, if I was looking at that Lady D, you're gonna get some snow, but it's not gonna be too bad. That little system is giving you a little bit to tell you to stay inside all cuddled up underneath your knitted sweaters and blankies. And yeah, I can't remember some big artist thing freaking joined TikTok and made sure that his agent put it out in the media that he's joining to support TikTok. Well, he supports the Chinese then because they've been collecting. And of course, everybody's like, well, all the other U.S. companies collecting. Yeah, but there's a difference between our company, U.S. companies doing it and Chinese companies doing it. I don't agree with U.S. companies doing it either, but which one is worse for you? A communist country is getting your shit to use against you one way or the other, or the U.S. companies. Think about it.
Good morning, longboarding mom. And
Hey, longboarding mom. Yeah.
Lady D, that thing you're crocheting, that design is absolutely beautiful. That's a blanket, right? You're making that into a blanket.
I thought it was a scarf. Just joking. I think it's a blanket. All right, longboarding mom. 30s next week. Ooh. And that's for the high. Yeah, yeah. You're just getting sideswiped by it. And she's at work. That's one thing I don't miss with a Volkswagen. I grew up, my parents had a Volkswagen, and yeah, winter days when it was really cold, it took forever for the VW to warm up. At least in the back seat. I don't know about the front seat. I never got a ride in the front, so with the back seat, I'd freeze all the way to school. Oh man. So I got to look. I didn't get no notification of Longboarding Mom dropping a video. So we'll have to see if a video comes out later on this week or next week. The burritos in a jar. Ooh, I'm really
Yeah,
interested.
Lady D says it is going to be a blanket, but she has a long way to go.
Yeah. Yeah, B, when talking to Moonlight about the temperatures and stuff and her situation, yeah, she mentioned that the northern part of Florida probably gets some little droplets of white stuff. And I said, yeah, you're going to be lucky if you just get rain and it's a little chilly. So I think I targeted down to almost a 50-mile radius where Beach Army is. Not that I want to know her exact location, but it's always good to know. So, storms, natural disaster stuff, I at least kind of know the area the bee's at. So, and Lady D missed the recalls, so she's going to have to go back and listen to the stream. Not too many recalls. The pearl milling recall, and I can't remember what the other one was. The first one I mentioned. I don't know. But supposedly on Monday, it's going to be the coldest inauguration in history. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'll be staying inside, watching that on YouTube near the fireplace, keeping warm.
Yeah. Yep. I remember you doing one in the past. It's on your thing. Yep. I forgot to go to the community page, so shame on me. Wait, Moonlight's north of you? I thought you were north of her. What the heck?
Hello, Trippin' Falls. How you doing?
Hey, Tripper Falls, good morning. Welcome. Okay, I'm going to do this. Are you ready, Mike? This is
Uh,
about that. Huh?
oh, okay. Yeah. Yep.
All right, here you go. It's time for food. Porn with Mike B.
Hello, Cat Mom. How you doing? Okay, you're gonna get what I had for dinner last night, tonight, and the weekend because if you watch the beginning of the stream, I made a big boo boo yesterday.
Ran out
I
of
went
Dr.
to
Pepper?
I went to. Oh no, I got plenty of that and Sprite and that. But I went to get the milk because I was getting ready to make the homemade cheeseburger macaroni. Take the milk out, and behind the milk was the chicken, the pieces of chicken I took out the night before, and I'm like, oh crap. So last night, instead of making the cheeseburger macaroni, I had noodles with sauce. Well, technically chicken Alfredo and noodles with vegetables and bread and Dr. Pepper. Tonight, I'm having sausage patties with cheese, onions and peppers, and tater tots. And this weekend, I'm going to be making the cheeseburger macaroni. And that video of the chicken Alfredo thing I did, I'm going to be putting that later on my channel today around 4 o'clock.
Okay. Hey, good morning, Cat Mom. Was I didn't see that earlier.
And I couldn't believe it. I'm there like, oh man, I forgot I took that chicken out. I'm gonna have to do something with that.
Since Cat Mom is here, I'm just in the mood of saying, so I'm going to say cat, hat, in French, chapeau, in Spanish, el gato, in the burrito. Oh, wait, wrong song. Never mind. All right. So, wait. See, I'm still confused because Moonlight was in Miami at one time, and now she's Dorothy B. Okay. She must have moved, and I didn't pay attention. All those horsey videos and doggy videos really got me. Yeah. But, so TikTok leaves. People can do shorts. You can do shorts on YouTube. You can do shorts on a lot of others. I heard a radio personality here locally mention something about Blue. BLUE. There's a Blue app. I guess it's similar to TikTok, and it's new and it's free. I haven't checked it out yet because I just heard that early this morning. So I'm like, okay.
You see that horse video? It was from a while ago where it was going nuts and there was a dog there and it ran by and ended up farting on the dog.
There's too many horsey videos. I like the horsey videos. I miss my horses when I was younger. If I could get rid of all my neighbors and buy up the property, knock down their houses, then I'd have enough area to put some horses. But
Oh,
B Charmin is tired of figuring out what to have for dinner. You know what, B Charmin? That's why we do, Mike B's dinner tonight. Give you a suggestion.
yeah, you can have some sausage patties with onions and peppers, or it's Friday night. Order a pizza, make a pizza, or have some burgers and tots or French fries.
But don't forget your Mountain Dew. Yeah, there's some days B Charmin is like, I don't even feel like eating. I have to force myself to eat. I'll go like 16 hours without eating, and I know I should eat something, but I'm not in the mood to eat. So I force myself up. Lately, I switched over to, well, now that they want me to eat bananas again, I'm eating 2 bananas a day. One for breakfast and one for a snack, but throughout the day. But I've been making tuna fish sandwiches when I don't feel like eating. Tripper Paul's is usually knitting. What you knitting me? Is it a scarf in the shape of a noose that I can wear? I think that'd be an awesome trend. Scarves that look like, nooses and you wear it around your neck. Makes sense. Think about it.
Well, B's having her hub said sausage gravy and biscuits for dinner with an icy cold Mountain Dew.
Ew, that does sound good. Sausage and biscuits and gravy. Yeah. I don't know. Mountain Dew. Okay. B Charge says no do. Oh, you're not gonna make it. You're gonna make him make it. Yep. He's gonna have to do the do the deed, the dewy deed. But what do you got planned for the weekend, Mike? Besides freezing your ass off.
Just staying warm, probably doing a little projects around here. I've been procrastinating it with the freezer I have in the basement. I gotta take all the food out of it and I gotta de-ice it with my plastic scraper and then put the stuff back in there and that's my big project for the weekend for that.
Mm. Come on, B. We know y'all are party animals. Come on now. It's Friday. You deserve to open up a nice cold can of Mountain Dew and just celebrate. I'll put in a glass over ice and put a little straw in there and make it pretend like it's a mixed drink, one of those tropical mixed drinks. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, what I did the other day is I took a Sprite and I put it on an angle and I poured it into a big glass of ice and then I let it sit there for 5 minutes. I took a big drink of that. That was so tasty and refreshing. Oh man.
Yeah, yeah. I got to go and put my Dr Pepper in the refrigerator today because before, without doing all the sealing and all that around the house for the winter, I wouldn't turn on my central heat and it got in the 50s in the house while it was a whole lot colder on the outside. And yeah, the Dr. Pepper was nice and cold when I went and grabbed one. Like it was in the fridge all week long. They're like, oh, But now that it's warming up and I got no central heat on, yeah, I think I got to put them in the fridge now. They're starting to warm up.
It's like that with me. I'll go get my soda, and it's so cold here. I have to put it in the trunk. By the time I get back here and I open it up to put it in the fridge, they're all icy cold.
Well, that's a good idea there, Super Dave. Extra biscuits and put something in the crock pot you don't have to cook tomorrow. Yep.
That's what I love about crock pots with whatever you make, you can just leave it there and you just every time you go by it, you just stir it periodically as the day goes on.
Yep. Yeah, I think I'm gonna bread some chicken breasts and bake them tonight. Have some side of broccoli and I don't know, maybe some mashed potatoes. I don't know. Depends if I'm in the mood to make some.
Are you steaming your broccoli or are you boiling them?
Nah, I'll probably boil them because I'll be boiling some potatoes to make homemade mashed potatoes. Pot roast last night. Ooh, I haven't made pot roast in a long time. That does sound good though.
When you make your mashed potatoes, do you put a whole stick of butter in there when you mix them up with the seasonings?
No, I only put like 2 tablespoons.
Yeah, and I make my mashed potatoes. I put a whole stick of butter in there.
Yeah. Well, the reason I do that is I put about 3 or 4 tablespoons of cream cheese in there, and the others spices and all that, and of course mash it all together and stuff, and of course the egg yolk, just the egg yolk, not the whites, just the egg yolk. It keeps the color on it and keeps it all together. So
Yeah, I got to do a video on that jar of garlic I found that day. It's marinating in this. I don't know what it is. It's been a while since I looked at it, but I found that at a store, and I'm like, this looks interesting. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna see about when I make mashed potatoes, and after I mash them, I'm gonna put the chunks in there and mix it up. It's just something different I found. I'm like, this looks different. I'm like, oh, I'll try it.
yeah, Moonlight Gypsy, you're basically the same here. I haven't talked to anybody in a while. I just taking care of business. Life has been priorities the last couple of months. I thought 2025 was going to slow down, and it seems like it freaking accelerated. Like, especially in December, I'm like, oh my god!
I
But
can't believe how much this month went by. It's almost over. It's well over. It's half over already.
yeah, so yeah, a couple more blinks of the eyes. It's gonna be my birthday, and yeah, I'll give you all hints if you want to give me a birthday present. Yeah, how about a coupon for a free massage? The way my back's feeling, I could use a massage. And I'm not talking about hot rocks either. I'm talking about deep tissue massage. But hey, I'm just joking. I just hope they freaking figure out something. And they're not going to say surgery again because the last time they tried freaking making me go, I can't even remember, New Mexico, Arizona. I think it was New Mexico. They wanted me to go to for surgery.
Yeah, I remember I was up on the stream with you. You told the whole story about how they were giving you the runaround and everything, and then we talked about how come they don't have a specialty surgeon here? He couldn't fly in to do the surgery here for you.
Yeah. All the hospitals we got, they could have freaking done it here. But now, yeah. Now we got people here, but before I let any of these surgeons around here do it, I'd do their background checks on them because, I had a good sports surgeon. That used to be my general practitioner, but he moved to Dallas. I was so upset. I was sad and upset because he was like the best.
Happy belated birthday, Moonlight Gypsy.
Oh no. Well, happy belated Moonlight. You're young, dear. I'm older than you.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, B.
Yeah, prayers to your grandson. I know his foot's going to be hurting for a while, even in a cast, as they put one on there. So put your
Bless you.
thank you. We'll put your grandson on the prayer list along with Angela Silver Sewing Machine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and of course, you still got Shift Kicker Agent J on there, and anybody else that needs prayers, we can add you on there. So,
Novita's granddaughter and longboarding mom's mom.
yeah. Ah, but hey, if you're going to be trapped in because of the cold weather, what better to do to open up the Bible, do a little reading, and do a little prayer for the people that need it? So, oh, he's in a mobility boot. Oh, yeah, he's still going to feel pain. I remember wearing one of those boots, and then I went back to work when I was in the military, and I actually had to chase somebody down. It was a known felon that jumped the fence, and he was armed. And we had inspectors there. They were like all shocked as shit. You're working and you got that on? I was like, yep. You're dedicated. It's like, no, somebody's got to do it. And the person you want to replace me with so I can stay home, yeah, people would die if you put him in charge. So, yep, exactly, Lady D. Kids do heal fast, but he still has to take care of it and be careful. So, yeah, he needs to take it slow. Because one wrong move or one wrong step and not doing what he really needs to do can make it a whole lot worse. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But so I think I'm gonna go take me a nap again and then get up, take care of the dogs, do the water thing, pick up the son, take his ass home, and then come back home. And I'm probably gonna call it a night. Not really. I'll still work on that last room and get it all done. Winterize before tomorrow morning.
You got to get your water too. You said.
Yeah, no, I'll get the water after I take care of his dogs. So, but
Well, you all have a great day. Remember, it's Friday, and I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe, stay warm, stay hydrated. Please drink your water. It's very important. And God bless every single one of you.
yep. Hey, Garrett. Good morning. Hey, yes, speech. I mean, I did get snow last week when the first system came through, but it's gone. And I'm waiting for the next one. They don't know if we're gonna get snow or not. I'm looking at the numbers. We're getting snow, but half of them are like, "Well, we don't know. It's gonna snow in Houston and the coast, and it's gonna be warm in West Texas." Like, no, it's not. There ain't no freaking high pressure to make us warmer than anything south of us. Let's see what. Hey, Garrett. Let me see what he's writing. Oh, I didn't know he passed away. Thank you, David Lynch, the filmmaker. Prayers for him and his family. So, see, that's two now. We got that British actress, and now we have David Lynch. Who will be next? And just to cover about the wildfires, California, supposedly WWE News, John Cena's lost his house in California. Don't know who John Cena is? Well, he was a wrestler, still is a wrestler because he can't get no movies because they ain't making any decent movies, and yeah, he should have never lived in California in the first place. But hey, you got to live and learn. But maybe he'll up all his money after Grande and all the other freaking people perform and get money from all the millions of suckers, and they'll turn around and just give it to all the movie stars and their friends, like I said. Don't be surprised when that happens. Not saying that's what's going to happen, but if you look at the list of performers, yeah, they're all shady. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to set up all the Florida because I'm kicking them out of freaking Texas now. I was like, oh, hell no. put you on a freaking test rocket that Elon Musk has. And if you make it out of the atmosphere, well, maybe you'll get to live on Mars. Yeah.
Oh, I almost forgot, Cap. I need a prayer request for my niece. She's really not doing good. She's got a fever, and she, as far as I know, my sister says she's not going to be going back to school again for about 2 weeks, and then she's got to be tested because I don't know if she has mono or something like that. But yeah, she's not doing good.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Her
I had
name,
the prayer
her
list.
name is Alex.
Said Alex.
Alexandra, Alex.
Okay. Alrighty, writing that down. All right. So, as we always close, we're going to say, remember, tell your loved ones you love them, even if you're mad at them, even if you can't stand them. You don't want to live with regret of what happens within 5 minutes or 24 hours. It's easier to suck it up, buttercup, and tell them you love them, because deep down inside you do. And yeah, instead of living with a regret. Because when you're living with regret and you come tell me the story, I'll be like, I told you so. Yeah, I'll be the first one to tell you, I told you so, and you didn't listen. Yeah. Yeah. I know things. I just pretend like I don't know shit. Just remember that. It's safer that way. And as Mike B always says, during the cold, you need to, what, Mike?
You need to hydrate. Drink your water, even if you're cold and not thirsty. You want it. You want to drink your water. It's very, very important.
Yeah. Regulate your water intake, but don't overdo it. Drinking too much water can freaking kill you just as fast as not drinking any water. So don't believe me? Look up at the stories of people drowning themselves because they drank too much water. Yeah. But Mike, thank you for coming up. You enjoy your weekend. Please be safe. Don't forget to hydrate. I don't want to see no video later on that we lost a YouTuber because he forgot to hydrate while he was shoveling snow in the cold.
Have it.
Right off that, when he says shoveling snow, I'll be like, oh, it's Mike. Damn.
Have a great day, everyone.
Yep. All right. Well, y'all have a good one. Check the recalls at the beginning of the list, Lady D. Not too many, but they're still there. Please be careful at the doctor's office. You don't want those kid germs. And yeah. Well, let's see what Monday is the 20th. Yeah, I may go live on Monday. I don't think I got no appointments, and I'm definitely not going anywhere on Monday. Hell, I'm not going anywhere all week, but I do have a video appointment sometime next week. I think it's Wednesday. So, but all right. Love y'all. Y'all take care. Don't forget to show up Monday. Chowsies. I did it again. I hit the wrong one instead of hitting end stream and end the video. It's all Mike's fault.
Yep, I did it. You didn't